Situation reports at NNAMDI KANU'S family compound ahead of parents' burial. At Afara Ibeku, Umahia, Abia State, preparations for the burial of HRM Eze Israel Oko Kanu and Ugoeze Saleh Meme Kanu, parents of IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has been going on smoothly without any disruption from Nigeria security official. The burial is expected to hold tomorrow, 14th of February 2020. I think the Igbos need to align with other Nigerians and produce the next president. It seems feasible than this nonsense Biafra that has wasted uncountable lives. How can any sane person demand for a country within a country? Things like this never happen in Muslim nations, yet we Christians demonize their Islamic rulings. It's quite unfortunate that the other Christian communities in the country are not persuading the Igbos to abandon Biafra and believe in one Nigeria. Let's hope the Nigeria army and police don't bring violence tomorrow on this peaceful community like they have done in the past. The person that wrote this article is Right to Poker 3. I think this person is not really serious. I don't know when it has become a taboo. It is only in Nigeria that it's a taboo that you are demanding for something. When you are demanding for something, is it a crime? I don't understand the angle at which these people are talking from, or this particular people. Of course, this particular person belongs to some set of people, and that's why he's coming out to write what he does not understand. The question is that the people who have tasted the power, I think maybe you might hear this message. The people who have tasted this power, what good have they done to the one Nigeria? What good have they done to us, to everybody? Because like I said, whether Biafra wants to go or not, as it is now, we are still in that Nigeria. So what good have they done to everybody? The ones who said, oh, let us cooperate with our region so that we can produce a president, we can produce vice president. See what is happening now. They are handicapped. They are short of ideas. See what is happening. Boko people are warning Buhari now not to come back to what is it called? Not to come back to Borno again. Immediately he left, we know what happened. They wanted to say, yes, we are still in charge. You can imagine that kind of a thing. See, now, the Yorubas that have been president in this country, where is the situation of the country now? What are we experiencing as a nation? Are we experiencing, can we categorize ourselves as a developed country? Are we not supposed to have attained that level? Developed country. Are we supposed to be saying a developing country? We are not even developing, we are underdeveloped. That is just the way it is. It is an understatement when you say Nigeria is a developing country. We are not even moving anywhere. We are not going anywhere with what is happening. If you like, be faithing everything. We have faith, all of these things. We have had faith. Oh, it's going to be this, it's going to be this. It is not by you kabashing or prophesying, you must back your prayer with action. You cannot just be praying. So does it mean the prayer all this while the countries who do not even put religion on their head, are they not doing better? Once if you are praying, you must back it with action. It doesn't work that way. Now the Hausas that have been in power, because let us call them by their names, the Hausa who have been in power all this while, let alone even what is it called, the Niger, the South that good luck came from. Then with all of them making mouths, I was a minister of this, I was president, former whatever, all of them should gather themselves and look themselves at their faces and see the situation of Nigeria, what they have done. And if you can equate it with their boasting and their pride in I was this, it's just to get that title. And the rave of the moment now, some people just want to, even though they know that they're not going to win election, they want to say, oh, former presidential candidate, former governorship candidate. That is just what they are just looking for, even when they know that they're not going to win. So they just love title. All the people who have served this country, who are still alive, let them sit down and look at themselves, at their face, look at themselves, eyeball to eyeball, what they have done to this country. As we speak now, somebody will be talking about this. If the thing is working, why not? If the one Nigeria is working, why not? Who wants stress? With all of this, see the poverty level, the southerner, or the southwest, who have a one position or the other, that all of them, they deceived all of them to vote for them. See what is happening in Kwara State. They are even complaining that they regretted voting APC. When PDP was there too, the same thing. They are all birds of the same feathers. They have not brought any good into this country. The only thing is, just go and check all of those people who have served this country. Personally, they are rich. Personally, they are rich. They are rich. They are wealthy. But when they talk about the nation they serve is living in abject poverty. Now, Nigeria is the where we have the what is it called? Those who live in abject poverty. Our country is the headquarters, and yet all those people, they will tell you they have served. Oh, I was the president one time, I was this and that. But what have you done? What meaningful things have you done? Like I always say, they will always embark on little projects. They will put their hands on some things, and those things that cannot really even shake the world, that we cannot even say yes, indeed, that they have done something that we can talk of. From generation to generation, it's always everybody living, poverty is just ravaging from generation to generation. Infrastructure is zero. It's shameful. It's shameful. After how many years? Close to 60 years. We've not been able to achieve meaningful things. And someone is be telling you that Igbo should. It's very irritating. I don't think whether those people, they really reason. The ones who have been opportune to rule this country, the region who have been opportune to rule this country, it's just for those people. Maybe, yes, they can say, yes, they have achieved. They've achieved. The situation now, even Goodluck Jonathan, that was a governor, that was a president, the former president of this country. You can, it is obvious, because before he came in, before he became the president, you can't tell me the level of his wealth is the same thing as before he came in and now, as we speak. It's very rich. Obasanjo too, they will tell you how much Obasanjo had. Even when he was coming, he had a 20,000 in his account. But can we say the same thing now? Even Babangida too, the same thing. All of them, whether governors or whatever, they have served in one capacity. Go and see them when they were coming into government. Whether you can equate, or you can say the rate at which they were rich is the same thing compared to now. No. Before that time, they were not having enough, and that's why they cannot even declare their asset. Even APC is telling us that nobody to compel, or the president and the president and the vice president cannot declare their assets at this age and time. But that's being said, that's a different ballgame entirely, because they all know what they are hiding. So when you talk about Nigeria, it has benefited those who have been in power, those who have had one position or the other. It benefited them. When you are talking about all those individuals, fine. That's why Goodluck self can even come and be telling us that he made the most richest man, one man. Is it not shameful? You made one man the richest man in Africa. What about the rest people? Is it all about one person? How many people were they able to lift out from poverty? How many? Even the APC they have told us that this year they are going to lift 100 million people out of poverty. We pray and we hope so, that God will help them in their thinking. God will help them so that it will be so. But from what we have seen in the past, all of them, they do not even have the interest of this country at heart. Because it irritates me when somebody comes out and say, oh, these people should do the same. Is it just to go and answer, present, sir? Yes, we've had opportunity. We now have opportunity of becoming, producing a president. Is it all about that? Is it all about that? And who tells this particular person that IPOB is always fomenting problem? Who told him that? These people really need to get it. Some people are like, oh, why are you giving your attention to these people? Yes, if you don't say it, because that is the narration, you can imagine what the presidency is saying now, that it is Reverend Coker that is helping these people to achieve their aims. And because that is what the presidency, like I said, that is their ideology. And they want to sell that ideology to everybody to make it seem as if, oh, it is not the government's fault. That is what they want. They are trying to do, to make everybody believe that. And it's not everybody that will buy the cock and bull stories. And that's why, if all of these things are coming up, we have to be objective and open our mind, because some people will say some narratives, and if you don't come out and say it, some people just believe that, oh, that is just the truth. Oh, these people, they don't know how to play politics. Which politics are they playing? The ones that know how to play the politics, how have they helped me as a person? How have they helped my community? How have they helped my state? How have they helped my region? How have they helped the country at large? So we should fall for the same trap again? Is it not going to be the same thing? Honestly, I don't understand. These people who are talking, you are talking for these people who are always going there to say they want to go and serve. They will go there. They are not serving themselves. It pays them. You can say, okay, yeah, for Igbos, for them, for the political elite in the southeast, so that they will go and test the presidency, so that they will gain. Those set of people will gain. Not everybody. Not everybody. Buhari is there. He's from the north. Then tell me what is happening to his people, which is not supposed to be in the first place. Because if I'm from the north, and somebody who is an Igbo man is the president, it's not supposed to have any whatever. I don't care. Even if I'm from the north and the president is from the east, it has nothing to do with anything. He must take care of me because I'm from the north, because we are one Nigeria. That is how it's supposed to be. Because when they bring these narratives that, oh, those people don't know how to play politics, then we now have to, like, okay, try to bring it down to that level. If that is the way they want to go about it, let us now bring it down. Okay, now the person, that's why we are always making that examples. Okay, you said these people don't know how to play politics. The one that is there now, of what benefit is see to his people? You could see, we heard what happened, how they booed the president that was always going to that place, that Borno state. But yesterday, it was a different ballgame entirely. And at the end of the day, he turned around and started blaming them, that they are the cause of the whole thing happening. They are the ones that some of the elders, they know about it, that you have not, and they have not arrested them, and you are keeping them quiet. Brutai is coming to tell us that if he tells Nigerians, those people behind the what we are passing through, as far as security is concerned, Nigerians will be surprised. Is that what we are going to be hearing? Is that what we are going to be hearing? Now they pack all the service chiefs, into the security apparatus. Now what have they done? At least they would have said, okay, because they know the area, that they will be able to work better. But what are we seeing? So some people should not come and be telling us that Igbo should know, they should try and rally around. That is cock and bull stories. It is not realistic, because we have experienced it in the past. We've experienced it. It's not working. It's not working. That is just the way it is. So guys, that is just my own opinion, because I have already said my opinion, and I would like to hear from you what you think about what this writer is saying. If you don't talk about these things, like I said, they will sell these narratives to people who will just want to believe anything. That's why we're always coming up to talk about whatever that we think that is not right. If you have not tested something and you are talking about, oh, let us do this thing this way. If you have not tested, it's a different thing, you want to fall in for it, but not what we have experienced as a people, that is not even working. If you talk about one Nigeria, it's for the politicians. It's for the politicians, because the politicians in the southwest, south, and the north, or what have you, they've tested those politicians. So they are looking for their politicians in the Igbo land to come and do the same thing. That is just what they are trying to say, not for the benefit of the general public in Nigeria. It is not for them. It's not for us. It's for the politicians. Let the Igbos politicians go and test the presidency. If you tell me that, okay, I can understand. So guys, let's hear your take. Leave your comments below.